What's up, Crypto Nation? Welcome to Bite Size Bitcoin and B90X Bitcoin 90-day challenge. We are on day 39. We are gone through so many different ideas and topics in this last section of personal and market psychology. It's really important for us to understand ourselves and how we must manage our own emotions. Another part of this is gurus. There are a lot of gurus out there. There are a lot of people out there that have a lot of experience. However, we have to take their experience with a little bit of skepticism. So today, I want to introduce the 3 archetypes of gurus that we'll find in the cryptocurrency market, and I want to give you tips on how to deal with them. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's go into those experts. Let's talk about them gurus. Here we go.
B90X. Bring it! Bring it! This is the act!
So, do you care about your own personal autonomy, freedom, and independence? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you care a lot about that. However, when push comes to shove and things start getting nasty, we often are just paying lip service to independence and freedom and autonomy. Why? Because when people get under pressure, they often change their tune and look for strong leadership or gurus to help them out. Traders or investors in distress will often look for a Superman to give them the answers that they need to be successful in the market. And so they turn to these gurus. I do this as well. Whenever I'm lacking, I often look for a guru, a seasoned expert, someone who has experience in something that I do not. However, we often have to take their advice with a little grain of salt. So let's just jump right in. Let's talk about the 3 different types of gurus that you will see in the cryptocurrency market and what to do about them. So let's go. Here's our first one. The first type of guru that you will find is what Elder Alexander calls a market cycle guru. A market cycle guru. A market cycle guru pop up every market cycle. According to Elder Alexander, it's every about 4 years or so, and their fame lasts for about 2 to 3 years. Now, in the cryptocurrency market, this is even more accelerated. We find gurus popping up all over the place, and I would say that life cycle for these gurus, who knows how? We have no idea how long these gurus in the cryptocurrency market are going to stick around. However, there's some very distinct patterns that we can see from these gurus that make them gurus during these market cycles. So let's take a look at that. Market cycle gurus often emerge during a bull market. So when things are going hot, it's easy for us to find these guys who are saying some interesting things that are, interestingly enough, working out. It's easy to become a guru when things are going really well. What he or she says, these types of gurus, what he or she says eventually becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, especially in a bull market. These gurus remain famous as long as the market behaves according to their theories, and they are often ignored until their theories become correct. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. Now, when the theories prove wrong over time, which they invariably end up doing, the love of those gurus often turn to hatred because, hey, it worked for a great time, but now it's not working anymore. What's going on? Maybe this guru really wasn't a guru, right? And this is the type of attitude that often the community and the public have against these gurus after things start going awry. So what do you do with a market cycle guru? A couple things. Now, this is really interesting. When you recognize that a market cycle guru emerges, it is very profitable to jump on their particular bandwagon. However, it is even more important to recognize when these gurus have reached their peak. They're not going to be correct all the time. So it's an interesting dynamic at play. Yes, when the bull market is happening, gurus emerge because they have self-fulfilling prophecies of sorts. And yes, absolutely, it is very profitable to follow them. But as an informed investor, as an intelligent investor, you will also need to be very wary of when their magic and their theories start to wear off. All gurus crash, and by definition, they crash from the height of their fame when their theories prove wrong. So when it comes to market cycle gurus, you want to pay close attention. They might be doing something correct for that particular bull market. and that particular market cycle. But be also very wary when things start going awry, because that might be an opportunity for you to exit. Take those profits from the guru and all their advice, and then exit without holding on too long. The second type of guru that you will find in the cryptocurrency market is the magic method guru. These are people who become noticed in the financial scene after discovering a new analytical method or a new analytical tool. And in many respects, people are willing to pay top dollar for these better trading tools and methods. The problem is, as soon as a vast majority of people become aware of this method or this new tool that this magic method guru comes up with, the less effective it is over time. Markets are forever changing, and methods that worked yesterday will not always generally work in the future. However, we talked about this in our B90X Day 38 around the automation myth. So if you haven't watched that, make sure that you go back and watch that particular episode on one of the big myths in cryptocurrency of the automation myth, where we believe that wealth generation can be automated. It really can't. So these magic method gurus often come and go with the market cycles as well, and we have to be wary of them. Now, so what do you do with a magic method guru? Well, experts tell us that the only way to truly take advantage of magic method gurus is if you're one of the first people to subscribe to that new tool or new analytical method. When it becomes popular, it's no longer effective. So if you aren't a first mover advantage, then you're not going to really benefit. It only benefits the people that take advantage of it first. Now, I believe that the automation myth is very much in play here. I don't believe in magic method gurus. I think they have great insights, but the market shifts so much and they change so much so rapidly in the cryptocurrency market, and those methods are only valid for a really short period of time. Especially if you've spent a lot of money buying that tool or that method, you're probably not going to get as much out of it as you paid for. I personally don't buy into methods or tools. I roll my own. I like to be able to control my own experiments in the markets and be able to use my own brain to make the best informed decisions I can when it comes to investing and trading. So be careful of magic method gurus. Their magic methods are often behind a paywall, and they're asking for often upfront high fees for being able to access their tools. And in many ways, those tools are outdated or they don't work at all by the time that you get your eyes on it. So be very careful with magic method gurus. Now, the final guru that you'll often find in markets is the dead guru. Now, we don't have a lot of those in the cryptocurrency market. Because the cryptocurrency market is so new, there's not a whole lot of dead people. However, people still turn to dead gurus because in the past, they did have some magic methods, they did have some market cycle awesomeness when they were alive, and they do have some good tips. Essentially, when it comes to a dead guru, the legend of the dead guru and our financial prowess will continue to impress many today. These are men and women who have produced original research for many years and often have been ignored for many years. And suddenly, in many ways, their luck turns when the market turns, and again, similar to a market cycle guru, the prophecies that they've made are suddenly coming true. Generally, dead gurus are people that have become market cycle gurus as well as magic method gurus during the bullish market. So what do you do when you hear about a dead guru or someone from the past who has all this awesome stuff that you can learn from? I personally read a ton of books. It's probably my number one superpower, is that I read tons and tons and tons so that I can become an informed cryptocurrency trader and investor, as well as have a balanced cryptocurrency lifestyle that I want. I believe the best thing that you can do when it comes to these dead gurus is not extract the praxis or the practical application that they have, because that really needs to be contextual to their particular market cycle in their particular time. What we really want to extract from dead gurus are principles that they had instilled, disciplines that they had that made them successful, certainly during a bull market. We want to look at the meta of those dead gurus' lives, understanding how they disciplined themselves, how they thought, what was their analytical thought process, how did they retrospect, how did they review, and how did they themselves improve and change their game as the market changed as well. As an intelligent trader, you must realize that no dead guru can make you rich. You really have to work on that yourself. Now, gurus aren't a bad thing. I think gurus can help us a lot. If we extract the principles from them, we can gain a lot of information. We can gain a lot of experience from what they've learned. We just have to take what they say into the context of their period of time and be able to extract what they've said from their period of time to our current realities today. So in today's B90X exercise, I'd love for you guys to drop a note in the thread below in the bitcoin.pub. Let us know if you've been sucked into a guru's theory before. We'd love to learn about the people that you have come across, whether it's a market cycle guru, a magic method guru, or even a dead guru. There's lots of stuff that we can extract from them. So help us out, inform us, educate us. What type of gurus have you run into in the past, and what can we glean from your experience and your learning from those particular gurus? Let us know in the comments below, or again, drop a note in the bitcoin.pub thread. Once again, we want to thank our patron saints for the month of October. Thanks so much for their support. If you'd like more information on our October patron saints, you can find them in the show notes below. They're Kexcoin, Spectre, and Kobunhood. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, what's up? If you enjoyed this video and you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. But wait, there's more. We love building stuff. We want to build more, and we want to build it bigger, and we want to build it faster. And we need your help to do it. Our patron subscribers, our pub crawlers, our crypto pirates, and our cryptonauts are helping us build even more of the content that you love and enjoy. And we want to build even more. As a patron subscriber, you get behind the scenes access of news, information, and events that only subscribers have access to, as well as you get to have your direct hand in helping us build better guides, tutorials, walkthroughs, and mobile apps like Android and iOS apps for the Crypto Nation. Plus, you get to call yourself a crypto pirate or a cryptonaut. What's better than that? If you're interested in helping us build this spaceship, I'd love for you to consider becoming a patron subscriber at patreon.com/pub. You can click this link over here to find out more information on that. Thanks so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys either on the spaceship or in the Bitcoin pub. Thanks again, guys. We are going to the moon.